Already got this piece out of the clamps. Everything looks pretty good. So I'm trying to determine the length of my stiles here. So I'm bringing up the bottom rail. This is flush with the bottom. Now it is. And then I put this corner flush with that edge, and then that tells me when I do that where the rail's going to land on this piece, because this is going to get shaved off flush here. So this is going away. That little triangle. Okay, so this is now my mark right here for the top. I'll call it the top. Then I take and go down to the other end. Bring this piece down here, and now I can make it flush with the top, because this is the triangle that's going away right here on this part. So this is going to end up flush with the top. So I can place that there and make my second mark. So the length 14 and 11/16. So 14 3/4 will be the length of my pieces there, and the length of the other piece is right here, about 32. $31. That's right. I had to shorten it so I could fit it in there. It would not go in. So 31 and the hair, so that I can flush that up, and 14 3/4. All right, I'm making an attempt to make these tracks for my sliding doors, and the one on the left is my first attempt at it, but I think this is too thin out here, and then I made this one. These are from the drops, and that's more centered, and these are more equal. And this MDF ply that I've got that's going to slide in there works really well. The only thing I've got to figure out is my top one is going to be double deep like this, and my bottom one is going to be about half that, so that I can put the doors up in there and then drop them down. At least that's what I want to do. So I'll have to dry fit it and see if I can do that. If not, I may have to just build these doors in place. So I'm going to go with this setup right here. Nothing more than running it over the blade, one time this way, reverse it, run it again, and then slide it over. I've got 2 stops that I set up on my table saw. You can see them there. So there's my left stop, or my right, I guess, sorry. And there's my left. So I can just slide my fence back and forth and make these cuts. Okay, I've got this is the top, but it doesn't really matter. So there's my set of grooves. I'm gonna do the same thing on the side pieces. But when I bring these two together, I'm gonna have to remove that middle notch there and then cut the male part to drop into that. And then I think I'll also probably reinforce that with a domino. But that'll give me a nice fit and a nice look on the end there as well. Even though you're not going to see it, but that'll work. When I'm starting to remove this portion of the runners, the middle, and this is my line, but I'm cutting it longer because I want the long part to extend past this part, so I'll cut this down as well. I'm going to have two different length tabs. Or tenons. Alright, I gotta adjust the depth of my table saw. But that is a pretty good fit width-wise. And so you can see now the part I want to remove. I don't know if I should do that, or because the door is going to be sliding this way. I guess either way it's going to catch that. I can put a slight bevel on this piece before I put it together. I think I'll just cut it back to the line.